Okay, people, this is a, shall we say, bonus feature with regard to the 86 Eagle Wagon I picked up a while back ago. Maybe if you were curious how I towed this with my car, first of all, let's start with the bumper beam. That's what these are called. Um, the plastic cover would be, I guess, what? The bumper cover. But on newer cars, they call these bumper beams. And the bumper beam is not for the Eagle. This came off of a little car. Oh, in the world is a Suzuki Cultus. Here in America, they were called what? The Geo Tracker. Not Geo Tracker, the Geo Metro. And the updates were called the Chevy Sonic and the current made in Korea Chevy Spark, which is a Daewoo product. This was a Canadian built Geo Metro, so I assume this metal was from Korea or China, but it was assembled in Canada. And although it looks like a simple deal, it took about a half a day to get the bumper horns off the AMC perfectly square in the diagonal, even measured on a perfectly level ground surface. So, and then I had to drill one additional hole at the bottom of each bumper horn, as you can see. Getting the bumper beam to get on center with the Eagle slash 1970s Hornet. I mean, come on, people. I'm not fooled. Hope you aren't either. It's an old car. It was an old car even when these were last sold, but that took quite a bit of time. And to get, if you can see, these four bolts lined up perfectly, it took some time. I mean, if you want to do things the wrong way, wonky way, you're going to have a bad tow. You're likely going to lose a car. And if you lose a car, you're likely going to lose a car by it going bye-bye. And you're probably going to hurt or kill someone in the process. So it's a serious job as far as safety. You got to think safety first. And that was always a priority. I didn't tow this with like a pickup truck that made like 5,000 foot-pounds of torque. I never jerked the throttle and slammed on the brakes. Although the bumper beam is made of very thin sheet metal, you see all these beads stamped into what was otherwise flat sheet metal. They make it extremely strong and it'll serve its purpose just fine. Now, oh, here we go. Oh. This is a tow bar hoodookie for a Volkswagen Bug. I've had it so many damn years long, I can't tell you, but you can see the adaptation I had to make for it to fit on the bumper beam. You need to add some extra thick metal just to keep it from rocking and twisting. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, put some big bolt down here, right here. And speaking of big bolts, these are 1/2 inch in diameter. I did run some threads, not threads, but I used those threads, and I ran some tie rod straps, the bolt right here, and then they went up here just for some extra safety. But that's it. Yeah. When I got this tow bar for a Bug way back in, oh gosh, it was a long time ago. I think I only paid $39, $49 for it brand new. Don't know what they run now, but yeah, it was pretty reasonable. This red wire you see, this is what I used to connect into the parking lights because it was a long tow with my car, It took about 12, 13 hours, and that meant I was going to be driving at night. So I knew I'd be better off having the AMC's parking lights working to avoid the popo from pulling me over. And as you can see, I just use a little electrical doodah to tie into the parking lamps of the AMC. Nothing high tech. I haven't done much work on it yet lately because I've been busy with other things. However, with that said, I was going to show you a more in-depth look at the AMC as far as how they did the retrofit to give it fuel injection and the trigger for the injectors and ignition. Down here where my finger's at, I don't know if you can see it, that's reductor and pickup coil for the fuel injection ignition system. It does require a different flywheel, front pulley, because it has notches on it, whereas the regular AMC front pulley does not have notches. And it looks like it's a harmonic balancer too, because I can see rubber in the middle. The more in depth is the wiring. As you can see, it's completely different than that originally had, which was carbureted. All this stuff right here, it goes into what was the original GM style rectangular box into the inside of the car, and the fuse box lays down by the parking brake, shall we say, close to the floor. There's a more in-depth look at the computer. Like I said before, it looks like a regular TJ Grand Cherokee computer, but it is mapped specifically for the 258, which is what, a 4.2 versus a 4-liter you'd see in a Grand Cherokee or regular Cherokee. It's otherwise stock. You really can't tell the conversion was done because it's a factory system made specifically for the AMC Hornet/Eagle. And if you would wanted to spend about $3,000 back then in the 90s to have your older style CJ converted to fuel injection, they also sold this kit, but it was specifically made for the CJ series. So everything would just go right in where it was supposed to go, line up. No Mickey Mouse redneck engineering. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I think the next thing I will be doing when I have some time is actually just do a thorough cleaning, because this car sat for 18 years and yeah, it's pretty nasty. All my cars, I prefer to have an engine compartment that's spotless, where you can literally eat off of it, than what the outside looks like, because you know what they say, clean engine always runs better and lasts longer. But yeah, there's a two-part to it. Here's the composite structure I was telling you about, the headlight right there. Well, maybe that broke, maybe it didn't, who cares. There's just money anyway, right? See these clips right here? These are all nasty and they kind of went bye-bye. This looks like it's a wannabe fiberglass material, but I'm thinking it's more phenolic in construction, so I wouldn't let this drop on something hard and fast. It might break. So that's the update for now. I'll do my best until next time. Maybe I'll have something done to share, okay? Bye.